My goodness, for all our sins as men, who would have thought that we are far more responsible for warming our planet than women? Well, that's what a recent research conducted by researchers from France and the UK have found. That just by being men, just by being men, we contribute 26% more greenhouse gas emission than women. Greenhouse gas emission, you know that the gas that warms the planet, that is responsible for global warming. And it's down to two main things: travel or transportation pattern and consumption, food consumption. Now, the data analyzed was French database, and they've analyzed these two aspects of data because in France, those two things are responsible for 50% of emission in France. So it's just sensible to focus on those. And what they found is that because of the kind of cars men like to drive and the distance men oftentimes like to drive, they are bigger culprits than women. Also, a lot of men like red meat. That's statistics. I'm not just saying what I feel like saying. I'm telling you what the numbers show. So more men consume red meat. Again, that's a significant contributor to emission. And all that put together means that we are bigger culprits. And there are a few other links you can tie to it. Yes, by statistics, men oftentimes earn more on the average. That means they are more active in terms of work. The calorie demand for men is oftentimes higher than for women. So all of those things put together might begin to give us some picture. And so when they calculated the carbon footprint, it was shown that just by being men, there is some gender gap in terms of how much damage we cause. And so I think if we truly want to bring about the change we advocate for, men would have to do more. We'd have to look more at how we travel, how we eat, so that at least we can bring it to par with the ladies. I hope this is not too controversial, but science is science. If you trust science to take you from point A to B, either by flight or by car, you should trust science when the result is not so convenient, shall I say. So, again, it comes down to two things: transportation or travel pattern and consumption. If you cut down on your meat intake, and I speak as someone who still eats meat, not something I'm very proud of, but we're getting there. And also be conscious of your transportation. When you can, use public transport. When you can, you walk. When you can, you cycle. And things that can be done online, why travel?